Hello everyone, welcome back to 100 Line Last Defense Academy. Okay, first things first, I am sorry for the delay. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. The reason why this took so long is because I was doing my daily quests on Echo Para Sekai Connects. No, sorry. I was, sometimes you just wake up and there's like 7 different DMs from people you commission, and you just have to like do at least like reply to some of them. Anyways, last time in Last Defense Academy, we are continuing down the Storylocks route, and we were pretty much getting ready to time leap to the Calamity route to stop Hiriko 3 from dropping Kakoji in the mystery timeline. But before we did that, we actually hit Storylock 2, and then we were forced to play the remainder of mystery route to actually see what was gonna happen there. And then we did that. We went to Mystery Route. We discovered the identity of Mr. X, which was Kako. I keep calling him Mr. X. It's not a him or a Mr. It's just X. But yeah, it was Kako, very predictable. And then we had like a whole scuffle in a parallel leap laboratory where she shot Takumi. We got 2 different endings. One where Takumi actually dies. One where Nozomi sacrifices herself to protect him. And then the rest of the cast spends the remaining days trying to find Kakoji in other timelines without success. The escape pod is broken, so Hiriko decides to steal the baby jar from other timelines to protect Shion and prevent the attack from continuing. And then on day 100, we get a very interesting ending, perhaps the single most interesting ending thus far. I don't even know where that would be, the CG for that. It's probably this one. Yeah, we got like probably one of, if not the most interesting ending in this game, where basically everyone who had died on Mystery Timeline, Shoma, Tsubasa, not Hiriko, Shoma, Tsubasa, Eito, Ava, Kurara, Nozomi, not Nozomi, Kurara, no, Nozomi, yeah, Nozomi did die. Okay, from the right, Shoma, Gaku, Tsubasa, Nozomi, Eito, Kako, Ava, Kurara, and Moko. Yeah, so all of those had died in the mystery timeline, and then for some reason they showed up again on day 100 from a different timeline, which is interesting for so many reasons. We had this really cool moment of unity where they basically promised to themselves that they were gonna capture Kakoji and exact vengeance for their friend's death at the end of the day in another timeline, in another future, and that was really awesome, very emotional ending. And this has a lot of implications. The first thing that comes to mind is this like the timeline that we're playing in Storylock 2 right now? Like, are these characters from that timeline? So does that mean that Takumi, Hiriko, Takemaru, Ima, Kiyoshika, Yugamo, and Darumi are gonna be the are gonna be like dead in the other timeline? Like, is that what that means? Like, that's gonna be so interesting if that's the case, because yeah, they somehow united later, so the 2 teams like sort of completed each other. So I'm very curious to see what's gonna happen there. But yeah, after that, we went back to Storylock 2, and we traveled to the Calamity timeline. We couldn't stop Hiriko from dropping Kakoji, and we had the scuffle between Takumi and the sponsor suit, which now we know it was just Takumi facing Takumi again. And then for some reason the mystery route got locked, and we couldn't travel there, so we were forced to go back, and that's where we are right now.
Time to rise and shine.
Here we go.
Get ready for your 27th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
By the way, hello Punta, hello Xquit. How are you guys doing? Welcome, welcome. Good morning. Good morning, y'all.
Prepare to spend another day
enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
I'm doing well. How about you? I'm doing great. Yesterday, I finally started Nekopara Sekai Connect. And by finally started, I mean started on day one because that game wasn't available the day before. And I'm having a lot of fun with it. I played for like 3 to 4 hours. It was so fun.
Sumino Shizuhara. I assume you know why you're here?
Did you need some extra players for a game of Mahjong?
Of course not!
This is about your unauthorized stay away from school grounds. It wasn't our fault. We were out on a regular exploration, but then we had to... We were out on a regular exploration mission, but then we had to Aiken prick or Dangoltel's joint spigot with a prawn tackle. That's right, if we hadn't done that, the Bever Gates muffin hole would have rudgered all over the hempen box. Can I end stream right now? We found the prawn tackle just fine, but actually Aiken pricking the Dangoltel joint spigot was harder than we thought. It's delicate work after all. In the end, it took us 3 whole days. I hate this game. God. Remember 2 minutes ago when I said I was doing great? That has changed drastically. I see why Mario started so... Naturally, we were lying. Really? We were lying through our teeth. Oh my god. We were lying through our teeth. We were just making up a bunch of nonsense words we hoped sounded convincing. Let me tell you something, Takumi. Those do not sound convincing. We had a little strategy meeting before we came here to get our story straight. It had the intended effect. Siri and Eagle were stunned into silence, trying to make sense of the gibberish we bombarded them with. I'll pretend they were speaking fictional languages. Some of these words I recognize, like, I think spigot is actually a word, but I don't know what it means. And I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it. I think it's like spigo or whatever. We were waiting a full 30 seconds before they spoke again.
So, what exactly is the Dangoltel whatchamacallit?
And what does the beaver gash thingammy have to deal with it? Even if we tried to explain, you wouldn't understand. Suffice it to say, we had to deal with a certain phenomenon to prevent the entire special defense unit from being wiped out. Technically, you're not lying. We knew about it thanks to our previous experiences in the time loop. It caused us no end of suffering in other timelines.
So, you were out there trying to save the rest of the team?
And working at it solidly for 3 days? We both nodded, our faces completely serious.
I don't know about this.
It does sound a mite suspicious. Oh, so that's your attitude, is it? In that case, maybe we'll stop sharing information about the enemy with you. Are you okay with that? Your new and improved Domanic cognitive reconstruction therapy process was only made possible because of my advice. Isn't that right? I suppose so.
Thanks to that, we brainwashed Ava much faster than we were expecting.
And it's so complete that we never have to worry about it coming undone. Provided she isn't subjected to a very powerful mental shock, that is. Okay, this is interesting because, you know, I'm pretty sure the mental shock would be reminding her of Commune, whether by exposing herself directly to her or just mentioning her. And the thing is, we know that Ava, like, was on our team in Route 100, so it's possible that that's what happens and she actually decides to stay on our side. Or I couldn't tell if she was brainwashed on that timeline, honestly. There was no, like, clear indication. You see what I'm saying? Takumi and I are on your side. We always have the team's best interests in mind. That's how we've made it all the way to day 27 without a single member entering total death. Yep, get fucked, you two.
Oh, fine. Have it your way. If it'll help us win the war, anything goes. We'll do whatever you want.
Well then, fetch me some hamburgers.
Yeah, you're off the hook. You're allowed to stay outside school grounds without prior notice. Just make sure you're here on the battle days, alright?
I don't know if there were any battles in the meantime when they were away. Actually, I don't remember if there's any battles between Ava and Adamakyo. I think there's one. Oh, I think Tura and Tommy and New Gang show up before them. Right? Actually, I don't remember, man. My mind is just pudding with this game already. After finishing up our talk with Sira and Ego, Hiroko and I made our way to the library. Back to looking for reflections, huh?
Oh.
You do want to find a way out of this loop, don't you? I really want to know who Professor Inone really was and what their involvement with this whole thing was. Because this is like interesting. It's so rare for us to drop new characters in this game. Yeah, of course. But will we really find it in that book? All we know is that Professor Inone was researching the time loop and wrote his findings. It's our only lead. We have to take that chance.
What are we going to do about Kakoji?
I don't know. I thought about it all last night, and I still haven't come up with anything.
By this point, she has already killed Kurara, by the way, which sucks for us. What's the next time we can leap? Day 31, between 1:50 and 5:10 p.m. 4 days from now. But we still can't leap to the mystery timeline. It's going to stay blocked off for the next 50 days. So, I think that's when we're going to the killing game route. Why 50 days? Yeah, because that's when she unlocks it on Starlock 3. Yeah, that's exactly when she unlocks it, isn't it? Oh, in a time. Oh, okay, interesting. Actually, I don't think that's the day, because I think it was like day 87. I could be wrong. Let me like double check it. It was here, right? Yeah, I mean, she did say that she had unlocked it a few days ago. So I assume it was like locked until day 77 or something like that. That's probably it. If Kakuji left on day 24, it'll be at least day 74 before I can follow her. It'd be way too late to stop her by then. Exactly. I'm honestly stumped. We'll just have to put the whole Kakuji issue on hold for now. I know it's frustrating, but it's the only thing we can do. Kakuji still weighed heavily on my mind, but I try to concentrate on searching for the book instead. Finding out a way of the loop was just as important, if not more so. I knew that, and I really did try to focus, but... this is so irritating. 60% of these shelves are searched and still nothing. Maybe it really isn't here. Don't say that. It's here. It has to be. I'm sure it's gonna take them like every single book. They have to search through every single book to find it. And by the way, it has to be in the 18 plus section. You guys haven't thought of searching there, but maybe that's why he put it there, because nobody would expect to find it there. How can you be so sure? Instinct. That's all. Don't underestimate my instincts. Yeah, I would definitely agree with that. So it's somewhere in the 40% we haven't checked yet. I hope you're right. Hope has nothing to do with it. What if it isn't here? What? What are you going to do if it's not here? How will you take responsibility for that? She's not making any sense. What am I even supposed to say here? Anyway, I'm done for today. Go do whatever you want until tomorrow. Maybe plus 18 stuff is the way out of the loop. Honestly, that could make sense. You know, if we make babies, the babies are gonna make it through, right? Because they are not... Technically, they are not the clones of the brethren of the blood. Because that's why we're cursed, according to the old men. That's a curse laid upon us because we abused the divine power. We're like, yeah, honestly, based. Having reached her limit, Hideko stormed out, the clacking of her heels echoing down the halls as she went. What was that all about? I decided to ignore Hideko's weird outburst for now. It was probably just the stress of the last few days getting to her. It would be evening soon. After getting my thoughts in order, I headed out like usual. What should I do with the rest of my day? Let's talk to our girl Kako. Actually, Rec Room, that's gonna be like the Vegas casino thingy that she likes, right? Yeah. Hi, Takumi, you want to play roulette with me? Russian? I'd really like to gamble at a casino like this, just once. I played roulette with Kako. Panta, I am so sad you're missing out on Nekopara Sekai Connect because you haven't played the series. God, I'm glad Amori and Joe is playing it because we can like compete for cat girl supremacy.
Make sure you get some serious R&R while you can, so you're ready for the next enemy attack. Well then, good night.
I still couldn't take my mind off the Kakuji problem, but it was like Hideko said, there was nothing we could do. I wouldn't play it anyway because I gotcha. I mean, I'm playing it free to play. I'm doing it free to play. I'm not spending any money on that. Both me and Omori and Jar, I made a vow. It's pretty fun. I need to make finding the book my first priority. Who knows, maybe I'll come up with a way to deal with Kakuji while I'm searching. I got into bed and left a tide of sleep wash over me. Within a few minutes, I was out like a light. I mean, I'm mostly playing it for the story elements too, because every cat girl in that game, there's like 39 of them. Every cat girl has like individual storylines you can watch, and they're all like visual novels, so it's really cool. And there's like a main story.
Atom troops, time to rise and shine.
That unlocks as you go. So there's like a lot of visual novel content, which is what I was craving for, you know? Is the time draining gameplay of gacha games? You say that as a Coloring Pixels player, which is really funny.
Get ready for your 28th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Alright, anything? You're late, you blithering half-wit. Can't I at least take my time over breakfast? Just got to work. I don't want to waste time talking. We've got 40% of the library still to check. The Madam Psychosis book has to be in here somewhere. Give it your all and find it, servant. Before I could reply, Hideko disappeared into the upper part of the room. Her eyes had looked bloodshot. She was just as stressed out today as she had been yesterday. I didn't want to think about how she'd react if we didn't find the book today. Not wanting to let that happen, I plunged into the search, trembling with a kind of desperate determination. The fact is, Coloring Pixels can't wait 1 month for me to play it, and I wouldn't miss contents, whereas Gashas do. Yeah, honestly, that is true. That is true. I also don't have any... I feel like the closest game I have to a game that pressures me to play it is fucking... I hate it. Fucking DJ Max. I've been completing every season pass ever since season 13, and we're now at season 19, I believe, and it's like 14 days until the season ends, and I have to play it for like 20 hours at the very least to complete everything. Oh man, I'm probably gonna do some DJ Max streams to just fill it up because I don't want to miss it. The day wore on, and the moment I'd been dreading finally arrived. So, no dice, but how much of the library have you searched now? I can't take this anymore. I'm going to burn all these books to ashes. Whoa, calm down, Hideko. We've still got, like, 30% to go. We still have a chance of finding it in... No. Okay, so I don't know why Hideko's freaking out so much, but I feel like there's gotta be some sort of event that's gonna happen soon, and we really need to find this book sooner rather than later to prevent it. And that's why she's freaking out so much. We've been searching for days, and there's still no sign of it. It's not in here. We don't know that for sure until we've checked it all. Somewhere along the way, our roles had been reversed. How did that happen? I know, right? We'll just have to order it online. I don't think they deliver out here. I don't think that's the problem, Takumi. Then what do we do? If we can't find that book, we'll be stuck in this loop forever. I'm going back to my room. I'll take the rest of the day off. Be seeing you. Hideko left, her eyes downcast. Unlike yesterday, she didn't seem angry or stressed, so much as emotionally exhausted. Exactly, that same feeling you have for DJ Max is what I want to avoid again in my life. That's fair, I can respect that. It was evening. I still had some free time left. I went back to my room to center myself, then headed out. What should I do now? Here for some food, Mr. Sumino? Hungry? Try this. My very own grilled tuna belly with strawberry sauce recipe. Tuna and strawberries? Emasculation was so awful that it was inedible. I just gave up on exploring. Actually, I couldn't even explore right now because it's afternoon.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay.
Just want to talk to the cast.
Make sure you get some serious R&R while you can, so you're ready for the next enemy attack. Well then, good night.
Good night.
Didn't even sound so terrible. I mean, tuna with strawberries, bro. I mean, they have done worse things for sure, but that still sounds bad. Reflections on Imprecature Madam Psychosis is still a no-show. Is it in the library or not? We've come so far to give up now. I'll see the search through to the very end.
Huh?
Will Hideko be there tomorrow? I still had some fears and doubts in my mind, but they all faded into the background as I drifted off to sleep. Like, I'm just imagining, like, the taste of tuna with the sweetness of strawberry. Like, God. No, get out of here.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 29th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day
Enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
I'm gonna voice every single one today. Yeah, it's so terrible, but not inedible, or so I feel. Perhaps it actually is. I'm pretty sure it is. After breakfast, I made my way to the bro. I just thought of a crazy fucking challenge. Oh my god, dude. Okay. Can you imagine, like, actually doing a challenge where you eat every single one of the Tsukuma twins recipes that they lay out in this game? Oh my god. Oh, that would be so... Holy shit, I hope someone does that someday. Oh, that's so crazy. That would take a lot of resources. Deadly challenge, yeah. After breakfast, I made my way to the library. Somebody else was there already. They had their back to me, but it was clearly a girl with long dark hair. Oh, Nazumi. Hey, Hideko, good to see you. At the sound of my voice, she turned around, but it wasn't Hideko. Oh, yeah, that's right. You do have long dark hair. That's true. Good morning, Mr. Sumino.
Huh?
Ava, what are you doing here? Studying. I thought it would be useful if I knew more about your culture and customs. She was doing that in another route. I don't remember which one. How about you? I just went to see some porn in the 18+ section. There was a chance she knew something about the book I needed. It wouldn't do any harm to ask anyway. Have you ever heard of a book called Reflections on Imprecatory Metempsychosis? Ava thought for a moment, then shook her head. No, I haven't. I'm sorry.
Huh?
That's too bad. I don't suppose you know anything about time loops? Oh yes, I know all about them. What? It's where young men and women go wild together in a swimming facility after dark with colorful lights everywhere. Swimming facility. I feel like she just misunderstood what this is. Did she mistake it for like time pools or something? It's an even of debauchery and heathenism, isn't that right? That's a night pool, yeah. She just reversed it. That's a night pool, not a time loop. You got the last word backwards. Oh. Clearly Ava didn't know anything that could help me. Well, I must be going. I have to give Miss Osuzuki a massage later. Why am I not surprised? Doggy style, too. Please excuse me. And as soon as Ava left the room, someone else appeared from behind the stacks.
Huh?
Hideko, how long have you been there? A while. I skipped breakfast and came here first thing this morning. So you heard me talking just now? Of course. You should be more careful. Mentioning the loop could have unintended consequences. The loop and Cryptoglobin are connected, so I thought Ava might know something about it. But she didn't. Leaking information to her only makes things riskier for us. I just asked about them in general. I didn't tell her we were stuck in one. It should be fine. Hideko furrowed her brow. Fine, let's just get started on our work for today. Right, reflections on imprecatory metempsychosis, here it come. However, things are starting to look bad, aren't they? Yeah, I'd say we searched around 80% of what's here, just 20% to go. What if we ask the others for some help? Yeah, I was thinking of that. How are we supposed to explain what we're doing without telling them about the loop or parallel leaping? Maybe it's time we did tell them. Did you forget what I told you back on day 11? Telling them practically guarantees the worst possible outcome. I've lived through 146 loops and there's never been a single exception. We're on our own then. Yes, we'll have to hope for the best from this remaining 20%. Is that the girl who said hope had nothing to do with it? Very interesting. Hideko and I left the library and I went back to my room. Part of me wanted to keep searching for it right up until nighttime, but I knew that wouldn't be practical. I had to strengthen my bonds with my other teammates if we were going to work together effectively. Guess I should go find someone to hang out with. After a little mental cleanup, I headed out on my rounds like usual.
Aw, Takumi, just the peasant I was looking for. Put your palms on the floor and crow. Now, you're my loyal horse from now on.
I ran in full tilt away from Kurata. Bing bong.
Heady soldiers.
It's time to hit the hay.
Make sure you get some serious R&R while you can, so you're ready for the next enemy attack. Well then, good night.
We'll probably finish our search of the library in another 2 days. If you still haven't found the book after that, then I'll deal with that when the time comes. I try not to think about what the future might hold and counted sheep until I fell asleep. Counted sleep until I fell sheep. I will say, I'm not a big fan of when they do these sort of like grindy routes where you just spend a bunch of days doing the same thing over and over. I feel like a lot of that would be like skippable and it wouldn't change anything. We were approaching the worst case scenario. It wasn't a sure thing just yet, but the little hope we had was dwindling away rapidly. Evening had already arrived. Hideko and I stopped searching for books and regrouped. The seconds ticked by in silence. She didn't have to say anything. I knew what she was thinking. Don't worry, I'm sure it'll be in the last 10%. You really think so? Yes, absolutely. My words didn't do a lot to reassure her. She turned to me with a wary expression, like she was carrying the weight of the world on her shoulders. Takumi, do you believe in miracles? I wasn't prepared for a question like that. I had no idea how to answer it.
I think if you keep believing in something for long enough, you can make it happen. You can absolutely overcome any obstacle in your way. I don't know if that counts as a miracle or not, but it's good enough for me.
Okay.
Did you steal that line from someone? It's far too philosophical for a servant like you.
Shoutouts to Karua. Yep.
At least, that's what I'd usually say. But I'm not in the mood for it today.
What? It means she believes you.
Alright,
I've decided I'll believe too.
Huh?
In miracles? In what you said? No, not miracles. What I want to believe in is... Hideko stared at me intensely. I froze up, gulping nervously, and then... Phew, that was a close one. I was about to start spouting corny lines myself, damn. It could have been my imagination, but it looked like Hideko was blushing, just a little. All we can do now is push through to the end. The day after tomorrow, that is. The day after tomorrow? Yeah, that's when we leap. Tomorrow is no good. We have other plans, remember? Of course, it's going to be day 31. Exactly. That means we can leap again. Where are we going this time? The hunt timeline? I haven't decided yet. Let's talk about it tonight. Okay. See you after dinner in the usual place. Sounds good. I parted ways with Hideko and returned to my room before heading out on my usual rounds. Choo-doo-choo-choo-doo-choo-doo-choo. Bum, bada bum. Hey Takumi, come watch a movie with me. I want to show you one of my favorite super gruesome horror movies. That anime showed me a terrifying gore fest of a movie. Killer Hunt. Was this more or less the same time he met the two sponsors in the academy? I believe so, because I can't remember any other encounters, so I'm assuming that's the one. I believe that was it, though. Hey, Hideko. I noticed something on my device earlier. Take a look. I showed her the screen. It was currently displaying the map of the different timelines. This is the Hunt mystery route. What about it?
Huh?
Kakuji leapt to this timeline on day 24, right? Then it splits into the Hunt mystery lines on day 25. That means that Kako is probably the sponsor and X, like we discussed before. I think that explains it. All this time we've been fixated on just one of the branches, the mystery timeline. It's only natural since our goal is to prevent the murders that happen there. That's right, and as I've told you several times now, it's been locked so we can't leap there anymore. Hello people I've never met before. Hello, Oyasumi Dreamer 1793. Welcome to the streams. I don't know if you have heard about this game, but it's a pretty long game. We've been playing it for about a year, and there's 100 endings. We are on ending 93 right now. And yeah, it's been pretty fun. There's like some time travel shenanigans and time leaping, alternate universes. It's crazy. Yeah, I know. But putting the murders aside for a moment, what if we focus on catching Kakuji instead? I see. There's still another branch she exists in that hasn't been locked. Right, we just have to leap to the Invader Hunt timeline. Yep, there you go. Sounds fun, yeah. This game has time leaps, and no time travels. I know. How sad. The two of us snuck out of school and headed toward the lab. Everything looks good. The Hunt timeline hasn't been blocked off. So we can leap there? Yes, but not right now. The blood space waves won't be at their peak until tomorrow afternoon at 1:50 p.m. At least we know that, and we have a real chance of catching Kakuji now.
We still won't be able to do anything about the murders in the mystery timeline.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean we should just let her run wild in the other one, does it?
You're right. We should treat her and get rid of that Gi parasite in her head. There's another thing too. But bear in mind, it's only a theory.
Okay. Is that somehow related to the hunt itself?
I think the sponsor behind the Invader Hunt killing
Yeah.
game is probably Kakoji too.
Yeah, I mean, that was like literally the only thing that made sense for us, and I've been talking about it ever since we played Calamity Route. I said that it was likely that Kako was either ex or sponsor or both. So yeah.
She's the one who set it up so everyone would have to kill each other?
Yep.
It would make sense, wouldn't it? There's no one else who'd be in a position to mastermind it.
And also, there's no one else who would benefit from the many bodies it generates, because that was one of the biggest points of it.
So if we stop her in that timeline, we can stop the killing game from happening.
Sounds like we've decided on our destination. Yeah, tomorrow we're leaping to the Invader Hunt timeline. I wonder if there's a fourth story log that requires you to play the Invader Hunt. Hiroko, I want to ask you something about the Hunt timeline. I don't have any memories of it. What exactly happened there? Like you said, we were forced to participate in a killing game called the Invader Hunt. And Hiroko shouldn't remember too much of it, because she dies in there very soon. Right, I do remember the name. It appeared on the blackboard on day 25 of the Hunt Mystery timeline. There was also a tape recorder left on the teacher's desk. It had a message that mentioned it too. But that's all I know. I must not have gotten my memories back yet. To put it simply, we were offered a chance to participate in the game. The Hunt timeline is what happened when you agreed to it. And then the Invader Hunt took place. But what about after that? What actually happened during the game? Yeah, Hiroko doesn't know. I don't really know either. My memory of it ends on day 30th. Why? Because... Hiroko let out a deep sigh. Day 30 is the day I was killed. Story log 4. No, okay. Okay, I guess they're not doing that.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 31st day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
The afternoon, Hiroko and I made our way to the lab once more. Hi chat, hello Masayuki, welcome back. Here we are just going down the story log 2 timeline. We did the final part of Mystery Route, which was incredible, fucking made me cry, brilliant ending. And now we're about to travel to the killing game timeline, and that's gonna explain the encounter that Takumi had with the 2 sponsor figures that drugged him and said they were not part of the hunt. So I don't know what they're gonna do exactly here in the killing game timeline. Maybe they actually are gonna stop Kakoji. But it's like a situation just like the slasher route, where we do clear up the Gi data in Takumi's mind in that timeline, but the route that Takumi experienced it did not have that outcome. Like, we're probably gonna fix it, but not fix it for the timeline we play. You know, it's like Hiroko's philosophy of creating a timeline where people get solace. Which again is one of the reasons why Mr. Route ending 100 is so brilliant. That does it for the settings. Now we just need to put on our suits and wait. Hey, how exactly are we going to treat Kakoji? The same way we did Takumi-ji. But I thought Takumi-ji only had Gi data inside him. Yeah, Kakoji has like a full-blown Gi. The kid didn't physically travel back in time when the loop reset. But it's different with Kakoji. We're gonna give her a lobotomy, boys. Let's go. She's from the box of Calamity timeline where an actual Gi parasite crawled into her brain. Oh, that was Takumi, sorry. True, that's why when we catch her, The first thing we'll do is cut off her head. Wow. She's gonna get decapitated. Don't look at me like that. We'll bring her back afterwards, but that's not always you. If we revive her right away, the record of her brain inside the revival-matic will still include the key data. It will reconstruct her neural pathways the way they are now, making it the same as if she were still possessed. So let me get this straight. Are we gonna... Do you have like a thumb drive containing Kako's data from this timeline, and you're gonna reconstruct that Kako using the data in this drive so that she does not get reconstructed with the Gi? Kinda like what happened with Takumi G. That's right. Hence why we'll treat her in the same way. With the repair program on the thumb drive? Made sense, but did we really have to cut her head off first? No, that's not lobotomy. Yeah, I know. I pushed aside the gloomy thoughts and got into my suit. Hideko did the same. Remember, this timeline is basically uncharted territory. Neither of us know what's going to happen there, so... I know, we have to be careful. And I'll be, don't worry. And just like that, it was time. 1:50 p.m. on the dot. Here we go. Alright, let's go, dude. Hey, aren't these suits going to make us stand out? It would be even worse if I took them off, especially for me. Yeah, because you're dead. Oh, right. The you from this timeline is already dead. If anyone saw me walking around alive again, they'd probably burn me like they did to witches in the Middle Ages. Yeah, so just have to be extra careful not to get caught. I agree. Let's get going. Yeah, about that. Let's go to this strange room and find Takumi. Yep. We made our way to the unmarked room on the first floor. The one we call the capsule room. We should be safe in here. Back in the study fundamental, this is where we put Eito. But I guess not in this timeline. What's our plan from here? We still gotta explain the successor to the sponsor. Still haven't explained that, but I guess that's still like a little ways from here. First and foremost, we need information to help us pin down Kakuji's whereabouts. Just then, the unthinkable happened. The door opened and somebody stepped into the room. It was the me from this timeline, Takumi 4. When he moved fast. He spun around and ran from the door. I couldn't let him escape. I dove forward and barely managed to stop him.
Hey! Let me go!
Takumi 4 struggled to get out from under me. Naturally, in terms of strength, we were equally matched. Gravity was on my side, though. I had him pinned down for the moment. But it would only be a matter of time before he threw me off. I had to do something. I had to keep him from getting away. Just as I was at my wit's end. We are not from the invader hunt. Hideko drew close and, with the voice changer in her helmet activated, whispered something to the other me.
We have nothing to do with the invader hunt.
All at once, the fight seemed to go out of Takumi 4. A few moments later, he lost consciousness completely.
Good thing I brought this anesthetic.
You've been walking around with that stuff this whole time?
Yep.
Yes, I carry it as a kind of lucky charm.
I love that.
How strong is it? How long do we have?
This batch is pretty strong. He'll probably be out for, 12 hours or so.
We carried the unconscious Takumi forward to one of the capsules and stowed him inside it. What now? What Takumi for inside that capsule? Everyone will think he's gone missing. We don't want them to come looking for him. Oh my god, I just remembered something. Didn't Takumi help the others find Material Omega? I think he helped Tsubasa find Material Omega, and he didn't remember it when he woke up in the killing timeline. It's been a minute. It's been like a year since we played that, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened. So, yeah, this Takumi is gonna find Material Omega. Hiroko has been so great so far. Yeah, she's shining in this timeline. The QB liquid, yeah, that's true. To fix the escape pod, it wasn't Material Omega. I think Material Omega was coming of age route. Fortunately, I have a plan. You want me to take Takumi Fort's place and get information out of everyone? Don't act like you don't want to. You've already taken off your leap suit. What are you going to do, though? I'll stay here. I need to keep an eye on Takumi Fort. But remember, our time here is limited. We need to leap back by 5:10 p.m. It's probably best if we leave the school by 4 p.m. Have you got that? It was already 3:20 p.m. That only gave me 40 minutes. I hurried out the door and got to work. Couldn't find anyone on the first or second floors. Finally, I got to the third floor and charged into the rec room. What is everyone doing in here? What do you mean? Where have you been, Takumi? Kako! My heart almost leapt right out of my chest, but then I realized my mistake. Yeah, this is not Kakuji, this is Kako 4. This wasn't Kakuji. I could tell by the look in her eyes. Is something wrong? No, I'm fine. It's nothing really. Honestly, I wonder if Ima's gonna think you're crushing on her and is gonna be like, Mr. Sumino, don't you dare look at my sister in such a lascivious manner. I brushed her off and took another look around the group. There were 9 of them here in total. I said everyone a moment ago, but we were still missing some members. Yeah, Darumi is not here. Eito, Gaku, Darumi, Kurata, Ava, and Hiroko 4 were nowhere to be seen. Of them, there were 2 whose absences I couldn't explain. Yeah, Darumi and Kurata. Well, Kurata was killed in this timeline according to Gaku's supposed to be dead. Eito is dead. Yeah, like honestly, there's only technically. Oh, Ava. Ava's supposed to be alive. Yeah. Oh. She still hasn't opened her eyes. And Kurata? Takumi, what's wrong with you? If this is a joke, it's not funny. Kurata, she
refused to take part in the game, and
Takamata trailed off. Everybody looked heartbroken. It didn't take a genius to figure out what had happened. She had been killed by the Invader Hunt's mysterious sponsor, by Kakuji. We all figured we couldn't stay depressed about it forever. So we decided to have a memorial in here tonight. Not just for Kurata, but Gaku and Hiroko and the others too. Now that the killing game or Invader Hunt or whatever is over, we can finally take some time to grieve. Wait, what? Yeah, like what the fuck? What are you guys talking about? I mean, I think they're talking about the first round, right? Let me take my notes. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. I do not have a very vivid memory of this timeline, of like specifics of what happened there. All right, the invader hunt. Let's see. On day 27, Hideko asked Takumi to be a part of the anti-sponsor alliance at this theater. Oh, that's after Takumi and Yugamu sort of killed the sponsor by like burning him from the inside with like the Undying Flames bomb. But like he appears right after, so they still think the killing game is over, but it's not. Okay. Didn't they kill the sponsor? Now they got this too thanks to Hideko's sacrifice, didn't they? Yes. It's been a minute. I really do not remember the specifics of this. Yeah, but that is what happened. They were searching for B's remnants, hence why he ended up in the capsule room. Yeah. That makes sense. Wait a minute. What do you mean the game is over? Everyone looked at each other in confusion.
Seriously, man, what is up with you today?
The sponsor died this morning, remember? They died? Yup, burned to a crisp by Undying Flames. You were right there with us when it happened.
They were wearing that curious suit with the big helmet, so we never managed to figure out who they really were.
But they're dead and gone now. That much is obvious.
Their body was burned away completely. There was nothing left of them afterwards.
They screamed in this really weird way at the end. It sounded kind of like...
I don't think I picked up on that back when it happened. Crazy. So yeah, game over. I mean, we did not know geese, so I guess it was I wouldn't think into it.
You really don't remember any of that?
I was more confused than ever now, but I didn't want to let it show and make things worse. I did my best to smile and sound at least halfway normal. Oh yeah, of course, I remember now. I hit my head in the hallway a while back and things have been a little fuzzy since then. I don't think they bought my excuse, but no one called me out on it either. I needed to get back to Hideko and tell her about this. I pulled out my device and checked the time. 4:02 p.m. Okay, I have to go now. Oh man, I'm feeling dizzy all of a sudden. Guess I'm not fully recovered yet. Sorry, but I think it's best if I call it a night here. See you tomorrow, guys. I made my excuses and headed for the door, but never made it that far. In my rush, I lost my footing and... my head slammed into the ground. Weirdly, I didn't feel any pain. Because before I could even feel it, my consciousness suddenly faded away. What the fuck just happened? I also went into the killing game timeline before knowing of the geese, so I never picked up on that either. Yeah. I would never have imagined. I woke up suddenly, sitting bolt upright. The first thing I did was check my device. The time was 4:27 p.m. The date, yeah, one day after. Date 32! I've been knocked out for a whole day, which meant I'd also missed the window to leap out of this timeline. This is bad. I have to go find Hideko. I got to my feet and opened the door. Yeah, but the thing is that Hideko is probably gone now. Like, she probably went back to the timeline, I assume. But before I could leave, someone else came charging in. It was Tsubasa. She looked tense and jittery. She was clearly worried about something.
Takumi, yeah, you look fine. In that case, come with me. It's an emergency.
I didn't get a chance to say no or even ask where we were going. Tsubasa just dragged me along with her. Eventually, we stopped outside a door in the first floor. Yeah, that's when she finds the escape pod. That's true. The gym. I haven't told the others about this yet. You're the captain, so I figured you should be the first to know. Tsubasa got up on the stage and walked toward a corner of the room. I followed her. She stopped and knelt down to open a trapdoor in the floor. I already knew it was there. I remembered it from the mystery timeline. This leads to the escape pod storage, right? Good. Sounds like you haven't forgotten everything. Apparently Takumi 4 knew about it too. Come on, there's something I need to show you. She disappeared into the darkness. As I climbed down after her, I had a bad feeling about what might be waiting for me down there. Yeah, it's gonna be broken because of the, like, corroding thingies. I forgot exactly what it was. It was like some sort of metal-eating parasite, wasn't it? Finally, we reached the bottom. I looked around and... yeah. Hey, what's the matter? Aren't you shocked about this? Honestly, I wasn't. I'd seen the exact same thing happen in another timeline after all. But it would seem unnatural for me to be too calm. I had to put on some kind of act. Whoa, what the heck? This escape pod has been totally wrecked.
Right, this is really, really bad, right?
I looked like I was in the clear. I wasn't much of an actor, but acting surprised. I wasn't much of an actor, but acting surprised, that I could handle. Not that it even mattered right now. Even if I'd seen it happen before, the escape pod being put out of commission was still a serious matter. Do you know what did this, Tsubasa?
Yeah, I just got through analyzing the damage before I came to see you. Let me explain. The corrosion's been caused by something called a particle bacteria.
Yeah, that's what it was.
It erodes matter on a molecular level, so it's invisible to the naked eye until the damage starts to show. The bacteria eats away at metal to grow stronger. Actually, I'm not sure if eat is the right word. Technically, it's more like the energy released during the oxidation process allows its cells to reproduce. Don't be fooled by that bacteria part of the name. It's not really alive, just a chemical substance. That said, we're talking about something that randomly occurs on quantum level space, so there's not a whole lot we know about it.
This was new information. I guess that's because when I found the pod in the mystery timeline, Tsubasa wasn't there to investigate it.
Like I said, this is really, really bad. I mean, with the pod in this condition, we won't be able to get away when the final attack launches on day 100.
My god, they fucking love this video, man. It's like the 7th time they played this. What a bunch of silly sauces. Any chance is good to replay that, I guess. That means on day 100, we'll be wiped out too. Tsubasa gulped and nodded. Can you repair it?
Not the way it is now.
I'd have to get rid of the bacteria first. Is that possible? Tsubasa took out a photograph and showed it to me.
Yeah, but I'll need some of this QB liquid. It's the only thing that can purge the bacteria. I have no idea where to find it though.
What about the biolab?
I looked in there already. This is rare stuff. I don't think there's a single vial of it in the whole school. At this point, the only thing we can do is search around in the ruins outside and hope for the best.
Alright, I guess, here we go. Tsubasa and I went our separate ways for now. Once she was out of sight, I heard her back to the capsule room. Oh my god. The moment I got inside, I was greeted with a yell so loud it hurt my eyes. My ears, my eyes, what the fuck is wrong with me? You're late. What in the world have you been doing all this time, you hopeless nitwitch? Huh? I'll explain everything, but first, where's Takumi for? I got bored of him and decided to pluck out every single hair on his body. I'm kidding, he's still in the capsule. He did wake up at one point, but I gave him another toast to put him under again. Wow. Huh? All that anesthetic can't be good for him. No, you were about to explain why you've been keeping me waiting. If I'm not satisfied with your excuse, I'll twist your body into a double helix. I didn't want that to happen, obviously. I proceeded to give Hideko a full dramatic reenactment of what I'd experienced the day before. This is exactly what happened! The killer is you! I see. So the sponsor is dead and they screamed Gi when they died. I think it's safe to assume it was Kakuji. No one else in this timeline could possibly be infected. The thing is, they are making it so obvious, and this game does this sometimes. They're making it so obvious that it's Kakuji and basically just piling up evidence after evidence, but we still haven't seen her face in this. So it almost makes me second guess myself on that. I almost want to think it's someone else just because of how obvious they're making it. That's too bad. We've come all this way and now we won't be able to cure her. Hideko sighed. I couldn't see her face, but she sounded thoroughly demoralized. I could understand why. Kako may have been possessed, but she was still her friend. And now she was gone. Not to mention, it was Hideko who had sent her into this timeline to begin with. She was probably feeling guilty about all this. I think we had like a little buffer. I lost like a few frames. I think we're back though. As for the escape pod, well, it's just like I told you. Particle bacteria? Haven't heard of that one before. There's something I still don't understand. Why is the plot fine in all the other timelines? I wonder if it's because we opened the hatch in the first place and then like we allowed creatures and parasites from the outside to enter the air, right? Maybe that room was like insulated and then we opened the hatch and it contaminated the pod, because I feel like it only got broken in the timelines we opened the hatch. It's only in the mystery timeline and this one where it's been corroded like that. There's probably a quantum theory explanation for that, you sons of bitches. When you look at the universe on the smallest possible scale, everything comes down to chance. That's a very dumb explanation, honestly. The slightest change in a single atom's placement can lead to dramatic changes. It's impossible to predict how it'll all play out. I will say, that's a very dumb explanation if that's how they're going with it. I guess it makes sense, but it doesn't explain why in these two particular timelines that's happening. I mean, FB has talked about this with the rocket analogy, but I don't know, man. I feel like my explanation made a lot more sense. Because I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe those are the only two timelines where we actually opened that hatch into the escape pod. So the reason the particle bacteria didn't form in the other timelines is chance. Pure luck. It just so happened to occur here, but nowhere else. I hate that. But okay, whatever. Who cares? Is that luck going to affect the other timelines as well? Of course. Those changes are part of what creates the infinite parallel universes out there. What? Sorry, this is all too complicated for a peon like you to understand, isn't it? Let's get back to the more immediate problem. Right, if the pod is still out of action when the final attack launches on day 100, everyone here will die. I know this isn't our timeline, but I don't want to just abandon them. I feel the same. Let's see if we can find that QB liquid. But first... Phew, looks like we made it. Yes, we're lucky our window to leap is still open. I've never known the blood space waves to remain this high for so long. Must be another quirk of quantum probability. Yeah, just convenient explanations for everything, sure. The time limit is getting closer, though. We need to get into our leap suits. Can't we take a little break? We've been running non-stop since we left the school. The next window is not until day 45. Let me check something here. Okay. So, day 45 is when Takumi passes out again in this timeline, and when he wakes up, he has found the QB liquid according to Tsubasa. So, day 45 is when we're coming back here. That makes sense. Yeah, it matches what's been said here. If we miss this chance, we'll have to stay here until then. Is this what you want? No, I know that, but... And there will be an attack tomorrow. We need to be in the steady fundamental to help them fight. I know, but we'll look for the QB liquid when we get the chance, right? No. We'll talk about this later. Come on, we've only got 5 minutes. I did as Hiroko said and got into my leap suit while she set up the machine. And then... Alright, let's go home. Alright, so far everything seems to be according to what we are expecting. There hasn't been anything too crazy. So basically we didn't do a damn thing in this except gather information in this trip. Oh my god. Looks like we stayed out past our curfew again. We still made it back the day before a battle. Serenigo can't complain about that. What are you going to tell the others this time? Just got another fever? Maybe we should lean into the rumors and say we're really making babies. Hideko's face immediately went beet red. I'll let that slide since we need you for battle tomorrow. What the fuck? But next time you say something like that, you're getting the double helix treatment. She stormed off into the school, leaving me in the dust. Wow. QB liquid. Are we really going to be able to find any? I gazed up at the starry night sky and sighed. Just one more thing to worry about. Very smooth, Takumi. Very, very smooth.
That concludes your briefing on the enemy we'll be facing this time.
Are there any questions? Pardon a mentally defective simpleton like me for asking, but if we know which days the enemy is going to attack, why don't we set up more traps and stuff to slow them down?
Good grief, you really are a simpleton if you can't figure that out.
Because if we set traps, we can't predict where they're gonna come from and what they're gonna do. If we did that, the invaders would know that we know when they're coming, you see. That's also fair, I guess.
And then they...
Yeah, that's where my mind was at.
And then they change up their strategy to try and throw us off.
Before you know it, we wouldn't have a clue when they were going to attack or which commanders they'd be sending.
In other words, we'd lose our biggest strategic advance.
Correctamundo. That's why we've got to exercise a certain amount of subtlety.
Hidiko's smirked. It had probably been her idea for Siri to tell everyone that. Why do we have to attack so early anyway? That's actually a good question. They'd seem to attack at night or early morning. I can't read. That's actually a good question. They seem to attack at night or early morning a lot. I bet it's because they're jealous of my beautiful, healthy skin. That's what it is. You mean they're disrupting our sleep patterns in an attempt to undermine our skincare? I can't read, my god. Oh my fucking Christ. You mean they're disrupting our sleep patterns in an attempt to undermine our skincare regime?
You know what? Now it's personal. You actually care about your skin, Darumi? I'm surprised you can even breathe through all that makeup you slather on. Better than sweating like a pig inside that mask. The whole thing stinks like an unwashed jockstrap, you know? Jesus.
No way, my precious mask.
Do not worry, Miss Osuzuki. I do not... Oh, it was a sniff for smelling, not crying. What the fuck? Okay, I am actually illiterate today. What the fuck is going on with me? Do not worry, Miss Osuzuki. I do not detect any such body odors.
Phew, that's a relief.
There is a smell like defecation that... What the fuck?
That's even worse.
Hey, Ava. About today's battle. I'll be joining you, of course. Are you really sure about this? You're not going to turn on us partway through or anything?
That won't happen, I guarantee it.
Miss Ava is a fully fledged member of our team now. You must trust her. Yes, please trust me. And we'll kill lots of invaders during those disgusting... Bro. Okay, guys, I'm actually starting to get concerned for myself. Like, what the fuck? What is happening? Yes, please trust me, and we'll kill lots of those disgusting invaders together. As we were talking, the morning announcement played. It wouldn't be long now. That's, like, actually terrifying.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 33rd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
Hey, Tavin, can you try... Stop bullying me.
Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness.
That's vile,
Be
man.
ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
That's evil, dude. That's evil. I'm gonna go to the bathroom to cry. Be right back. I wasn't expecting it to work. Listen, the funny thing is, I actually knew what you were doing. Like, I read it before saying it out loud, and it still got me. So it was extra depressing for me. Sure enough, a few seconds later.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
I felt so stupid. Okay, guys, let's do this. Special Defense Unit, move out! I love doing that. That's funny, man. It's been a while since that last happened. Oh, wow. All right, here we go. It's Adamakyo time. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Good to go.
All right, Nozomi,
Ready as I'll ever be.
come here.
I've got your back.
Thanks. Ready when you are. That's it. Let's do this. Ah! Good to go. Take this.
Really?
Let's do this.
That one guy's gonna survive? Are you kidding me?
That's it. I've got this.
I can't even. This is annoying.
Let's do this. Ah! I've got this. Yeah.
Who's sending out the Mako Veshnas is dead though? I mean, she's not dead. We just think she is, right? She's not dead. Why are you assuming she's dead?
Let us begin. Leave it to me. You've left yourself open.
She has never died off screen. That Undying Flames bomb never worked. So I have until the game ends, I will not believe it. By the way, I'm doing a terrible job here with this strategy.
Just watch me. Here you go. Let me handle it.
I mean, I do think that is true, but I don't know if that's what they're doing because this game is weird.
Mow 'em down. I'll show you what's up.
I definitely believe that.
Let me handle it. Give it to him.
I don't fucking trust this video game, dude. Man.
Letting loose.
How annoying.
I'll show you what's up. Mow 'em down.
That was like the worst played fucking
I can do this much.
battle of my entire life. Okay, I'm gonna do
I'll
this.
try not to run away. Yeah. I'll try not to drag you down. I'll defend all of you! I actually did it!
I'm ready.
Okay, okay.
Ha! Hardly a challenge.
I'll do my best. Taking the shot. I'm feeling weaker.
Okay, at least it
Let
seems
us
like
begin.
I'll manage to bring it back.
Seriously depressing. Don't bother me!
Onward! This should hinder them. Let us begin. Nen! Onward! Hi-ya! I've got
Kneel
you!
before me! You're in the way! Oh, too easy.
Prepped and ready. Let's get to the killing. How about this?
Ready when you are.
3 waves, by the way.
Watch out!
Adamaki is supposed to be only 2 unless we have a Veshna's development on the 3rd.
See, everyone? I'm killing these revolting invaders just like you.
Thanks, Ava. You helped us make it through the first wave without any major problems.
According to Sire, though, the real battle's still to come.
Yeah, we haven't seen the commander yet.
What was this one's name again?
Adamaki?
I believe it was something like Alan get a clue?
No.
It's Adamaku.
Wow.
Come on, guys, don't get distracted.
Stay strong, everyone.
So there's like 2 waves of regular enemies, is that right? No, okay. I was a little confused. So Veshna's is gonna show up.
How infuriating. How dare that bitch push me around. Who the hell does she think I am? I'm the great Adamaku, the paragon of hatred.
Did you see in the scene how they actually showed the characters? Like there was a pan over to the characters?
Adam with the shoes here.
Wow, get fucked, Adamakyo. It's interesting because sometimes this happens where they have a movie that has a specific scene with the cast of characters, but they can only use it in certain routes because oftentimes the cast you have alive does not match what the cutscene had.
You know, rates of depression among shoe salesmen are higher than in any other industry.
I mean, I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true, and I'm not very well versed into the shoe salesman market. I think the most I know of it is from watching the movie Garden of Words by Makoto Shinkai, which is a really great movie. And there is a fair amount of depression in that movie, but also, you know, there's other emotions there.
That's not even a joke anymore. How sad.
Wow.
Let's give the poor guy a break. Preferably a permanent one.
It's preferably, not preferably? What the fuck is this language, dude?
Focus, guys. Here we go.
I could swear it was preferably. Because you say prefer, not prefer. Whatever, who gives a damn?
I'm prepped and ready. Here's one for them.
That was dumb.
I've got this. I've got you.
Here we go. Say when. I've got this. Gotta push it.
Choo, choo,
Here we
choo.
go. Not bad. Good to go. Time to use it. I'm not done yet.
Probably depends on which part of the globe you read that. Do you think?
That's it. That all you got? It's all right. Not there yet.
I don't know. It definitely feels like one of those things where I just
That all you got?
always had it wrong.
It's all right. That's it.
Wouldn't be surprised by English anymore.
Understood.
Yeah, I know.
Hauling ass.
Whatever. Let's just do this.
I'll smoke 'em. That's what you get.
I'm ready to go. I'll kill them all at once! I've used up all my strength.
That all you got? It's all right. I'm putting it all on the line.
20 damage with an ult is crazy.
You're pretty good.
Looks like my chicken wing Majero drop did the trick.
You didn't do a damn thing, Moko.
Are we naming our attacks now?
I mean, we've had names for our attacks since the beginning of the game.
So, what are we going to do with Aaron Take-a-Pew?
My god, Adamakio, I feel so bad for you.
Adamakyu!
Why is Nozomi the only one who gives him a little bit of respect?
We should kill him immediately.
Nah, ain't no point in that.
I agree. He is already vanquished.
Interesting.
He's not even moving anymore.
That's just gonna leave him for Veshnas.
He's totally dead, huh?
Don't let your guards down yet. There's still a chance she's going to show up again.
Yeah, exactly, and I hate that because I wanted her to be dead for us to take a different approach with the game, but apparently they like Veshnas too much. Apologies, I had to take a disappear for a while. Don't worries, brother. Hideko had barely finished speaking when it happened. I hate this game. A figure appeared on the battlefield like a bolt of lightning. I hope that's like not Veshnas. It's like fucking Kakoji. Why are they hiding? Why are they hiding the fucking person? Okay, they landed next to Adamakio's body, snatched it up and threw it with all their might. It hurtled across the sky, flying in an elegant arc. Finally, it disappeared from view, landing somewhere outside the wall of fire. What the fuck? We watched it go, then turned our attention back to the new arrival. It was, of course, it's not Veshnas, is it? Like, why are they making this much suspense? Fuck this game. Ah, man. Come on. Ah, why would you do that? Ah.
So, you're still alive.
Ah, I hate this. It's like, makes no sense. Why would you do that? Ah. Whatever, man. Just roll with it.
It will take more than a little firework like that to defeat me.
Yeah, you know, I wish they had killed her, but whatever.
I wasn't able to save Valagarzo and Zanshin's bodies from the blast, but we all have to make sacrifices.
Especially you. The Undying Flame Bomb didn't kill Veshnas in any of the other timelines. Hideko and I both knew that exactly. That's why I was very skeptical too. But I've been holding on to a vain hope that maybe things would be different this time. Crushed hope, yep. This timeline's explosive was supposed to be a lot stronger than the others after all. We really hadn't known for sure whether she would show up at the end of the battle or not. All we'd been able to do was tell everyone, via Siri of course, that it was a possibility.
C-Ray did warn us about this, so I'm not totally shocked. I'm still surprised though.
Surprised, but not shocked?
Apparently.
Aren't they essentially the same thing?
In a way, yes. I mean, it's complicated because I feel like shock is when something like startles you immediately. Like it's a more immediate effect. Like it causes like an emotional reaction. When you're surprised, it's like I guess more often than not it refers to you to something happening that you were not necessarily expecting. That it was like highly unlikely, but you still, you know, it was still on the table. So like shock is a little more intense than surprise, I believe. I think the whole team felt that way. They all seemed a lot less sure of themselves than they had a moment ago.
Don't despair, everyone. Let's kill this odious invader without delay.
You've betrayed us to side with the enemy, Ava. Have you forgotten our family pride?
The family that you killed, Veshnus?
Shut the hell up, you nasty bitch.
Bro! Ava, language.
I'm going to shove my hand so far up your ass your back teeth will clatter.
What the fuck? Sure. It sounded like the new and improved brainwashing process had made some interesting changes to Ava's vocabulary.
Have it your way. I'll just have to show you the kind of calamity that befalls traitors like you.
Have it your way. Shows up ass.
Bring it on, skank. I'll break open your head and suck your brains up through a bendy straw.
What the fuck, Ava? Based. Veshnus kicked off from the ground and transformed in midair. When she landed, the ground trembled underneath us. Good shit, Ava. I know.
You guys,
crazy.
This is your first time fighting her, right?
Huh? Of course. Why are you even asking? Yeah, what do you mean, our first time?
Almost sounds like you fought her before, Takumi.
I mean, we did. Oh, yeah. They don't know anything about our time travel shenanigans. That's right. I keep forgetting that they don't know nada, right?
No, of course I haven't. How could I?
You're bad at this, Takumi.
At any rate, she's really strong. I assume. So be careful.
She's really strong, I assume. So be careful.
Thanks for making me even more nervous.
Don't worry. We can win if we all work together.
Yeah, ain't nothing to it but to do it.
Kill, kill, kill.
Lick, lick, lick. Takumi is terrible at acting, I know.
Bow down.
Alright, so I'm sure we're gonna lose this battle, right? So is this where someone actually dies in this route? Like, let's not forget, supposedly Takumi, Hiruko, I believe Takemaru, Kyoshika, Darumi, Yugamu, and Ima. Supposedly all of those are gonna die if we are to believe that the ones who travel to the mystery timeline on day 100 are from this timeline. Supposedly. Alright, so actually no, she has like 5 defense, so we might actually have a shot here. I guess she's still weakened by the
Leave it to me.
whatchamacallit, by the bomb, the Nine Flames bomb. Honestly, you know what I'm gonna do here?
I've got this.
Just so I can power up all of them.
All good. Thank you very much.
Because I might want to ult with some of them.
Let's do this. Ready when you are. This should do it. Not there yet. Yeah! That all you got? Ha!
She didn't absorb anyone, did she?
all right.
She didn't.
Take this! I'm not done yet. Yeah! Not there yet. Yeah!
But I don't think her 99 defense has anything to do with her being with her absorbing people, because I believe the times we fought her on timeline 0, she already had the 99 defense.
Leave
to me. I'm fully prepared. I'll kill them all at once! The rest is up to you!
That all you got? I'm not done yet.
She's just that strong, yep. Pretty much
Let's give
so.
it to him. Heads up. Can't slow me down. I'm ready for whatever you got.
Plot armor. That's good. That's good.
Not there yet.
That's pretty good, buddy.
It's all right. Harder.
So,
I'm not done
are we
yet.
gonna kill her here? Because if we do kill her here, that's pretty awesome. And we're back to the route I wanted to play. Really can't argue against that. Yeah, it's like honestly so accurate. So freaking accurate.
Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah, I'm back.
We did it! We won!
Curious. She wasn't nearly so formidable as I was expecting.
Yeah, I guess because she didn't absorb anyone after all.
Ding dong, the bitch is dead! The special defense unit comes out on top again!
So Adamaki was just like sitting there watching this whole thing.
Curse you!
Oh no! She's still alive!
Of course I am. If your bomb didn't kill me, what makes you think your little guns and swords could? I have to compliment you, though. I never thought you'd give me this much trouble.
How about you surrender now and make it easier on yourself?
Fools! I can't die yet. I will win this war, even if I have to violate the teachings to do it.
Oh, so that means she's gonna absorb Adamaki right now, isn't she?
What?
Yeah.
Farewell, for now.
Maybe not Adamaki, but next commanders for sure. With that, Veshniz was gone. It might even imply that we're not gonna have more battles from now.
Phew.
You shouldn't be fewing, Ema. This is not good.
We did it! Go us!
You're light years too soon to take us on, loser.
But don't light years measure distance?
Yeah, but that's like an actual expression. That's an actual expression that people use. I at least remember very clearly people on Brock's gymnasium on Pokemon Fire Red saying that.
Don't sweat the details. It's all about sounding cool.
I think, I don't know if it's like a specific Japanese thing or whatever, but yeah, people do say that as an expression.
Looks like we won again!
There's only one thing left to do.
Special defense unit, best in the world, never yield, whatever.
Let's do it!
I will never memorize this whole thing.
1, 2...
Special Defense Unit! Best in the world! Indestructible and undefeated! Never lose! Never yield! Special Defense Unit, fight on!
Hell yeah. Everyone was in a good mood, but Vashniz's words still haunted me. Even if I have to violate the teachings. Was this timeline's version of her ready to start absorbing Cryptoglobin now? Yep. It was an unsettling thought, but I didn't want to ruin everyone's fun.
Oh, I'll worry about this later.
Yeah, when it's too late. I pushed aside those worries and joined the others in celebrating our victory. I love those "you're 10 years too early to beat me" expression. Yeah, it's pretty exaggerated and dramatic. I think a no-name trainer said that, but then he said light years measures distance, not time. I do remember that second half. Whatever, man. Whatever, the world is gonna still spin if we keep using that expression.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise rise and shine!
I should end it here, but I'll keep going for a while.
Get ready for your 34th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare
To spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Immediately after I heard the usual morning announcement, Yugamo rushed into my room. Oh my god, I don't like the sound of this. Oh, I don't like the sound of this. Takumi, it's an emergency. Come with me. Who's that? Who is that? This is like the someone's dad music. I ran down the hall with Yugamo until we arrived at the parking lot. I rushed over to where everyone was standing only to see, so my bets are on Datami because this game hates Datami, but parking lot implies Tsubasa, but Tsubasa... Is Tsubasa supposed to die here? She's not. No. She's not because she died in the mystery route, so... No, everybody seems to be here. Our bus is fucked, though, so... Who the fuck did die? Interesting. What? Everyone else was already there. We all stood stunned in front of the school bus, which had somehow become rusted and corroded. The bus is dead, yeah. There's a bus killer in our midst. Sorry. We all stood stunned in front of the school bus, which had somehow become rusted and corroded.
Nigo and I were the first to find it.
We were patrolling the school early this morning when we saw it.
Siri didn't want to deal with the gasoline prices rising. Get out. Okay, I'll do it in like 10 minutes.
Then we went to wake up Shizuhara, Kawana, and Omokage.
We chose those three because they seem to have plenty of knowledge of physics and chemistry.
Sure.
They got to work analyzing the corrosion.
And let me guess, this is gonna be the parasite bacterium.
And we called you all here because we figured out the cause.
What is it? So it implies that possibly what we're gonna actually do is we're gonna find the QB liquid in this timeline, use it to fix up the bus, and then take it to the hunt timeline for them to fix the pod. I had a bad feeling about this. It felt awfully similar to something I'd seen before.
I'll explain what we found out. The cause of the corrosion lies with something called particle bacteria.
I knew it. The same thing that ruined the escape pods in the Hunt and Mystery timelines. It had showed up in this timeline too. But why? Yeah, your quantum lucky chances or whatever the heck, Shizuhara. I caught Hiruko's eye and she nodded. We'd talk about this later when we were alone. Tsubasa continued her explanation. The details were exactly the same as what she told us in the Hunt timeline.
I don't really get what you're saying, but I can tell we're in a world of trouble.
You've got that right. So far, we've only found damage here in the parking lot, but... if we leave it like this, the particle bacteria will spread in no time. And then all the metal in the school would be reduced to rusted scrap. Yeah, Siri and Nigo are in jeopardy. Everyone was lost for words. I could hear gasps from a few of them.
We have implemented some countermeasures, so things aren't going to fall apart just yet.
Countermeasures? We've increased the air pressure in all school facilities, excluding the parking lot.
Interesting. I'm sure this is gonna be relevant for a potential mystery we're gonna have to solve down the line. Air pressure, eh?
That means we don't have to worry about air flowing from the low-pressure atmosphere to the parking lot.
Off the parking lot to the high-pressure atmosphere of the rest of the school. Yeah, that seems smart enough.
Using this method, we'll be able to prevent the damage from spreading for another 9 days. 9 days?
But how are we supposed to get rid of the Sparticle stuff?
In response to Takamoto's question, Tsubasa produced a photograph.
We need some of this QB liquid. It's the only thing that can purge the bacteria. Only problem is, we have no idea where to find it. What about the biolab?
I know every chemical in that place. There's nothing like that in there.
Huh? That's right, we're not gonna find it in the school.
It's so incredibly rare, you may not even find it outside the city ruins. But don't worry, I know what we have to do.
Basically, we have to find this QB liquid within 9 days, right? But is that even possible?
You'll have to make it possible. We'll be in lethal levels of trouble if you don't find it. No probs, we'll figure something out.
Yeah, let's all split up and get to searching. I think I'm gonna call it here. Alright, so it seems like that's the route we're going. We're gonna find the QB liquid here, and then we're gonna probably take some of it to the hunt timeline so that Tsubasa can fix up the pod. Because, like I said, in day 45, Takumi passes out, and when he wakes up, apparently he had found the QB liquid in his trance. So, whatever, you know, like, that's probably what's gonna happen. Because I don't think we're gonna go out there to the hunt timeline and find the QB liquid there in one day. But I guess, you know, it could happen. We'll see. We'll see how that's gonna go. Either way, interesting stuff. I'm a little disappointed in Veshn is alive, you know. I feel like this route is cooking a lot, mind you. I don't want it to get, like, too repetitive. I feel like, you know, so far, basically, everything we've done in this route is, like, we patched up the little things in the other timelines, like the encounters, the sightings of the sponsors, and that's all well and good and fun. The thing about us looking the library every single day is not that exciting to me. I mean, you know, it just feels like we're killing time and filling up space in the route. And I don't know if I like too much the idea that we're going to be looking for this QB liquid for 9 days. This sort of brings me back memories from Box of Blessings route, which is not that exciting. But we'll see. We'll see. I'll keep an open mind for this route. Seems like, at least, like, you know, if the ending is worth it, you know, I can forgive it. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Anyways, boys and potential girls, I'll catch you guys on Friday with more 100 Line Last Defense Academy. Tomorrow we're doing some Meadows Slug 2. And that's gonna be very fun. Anyways, thank you for coming and have a good day, you too. Bye-bye. See you around.